one of the things that really concerns me, and we don't talk about this enough, are the oceans. The oceans continue to warm. Hurricane season wasn't too terrible this year compared to the years past, even though California almost had a hurricane, which is almost
careful. It's not done yet. It could have another surprise or two in store for us.
As of right now, we're still in it. You have sharks coming in because the waters are wider. The waters are warmer, so they're biting people. What can be done to cool the oceans? Because we always talk about it's getting warmer, but what can it be done to reverse that trend?
Yeah, I mean, 90% of the heating from human greenhouse warming is going into the oceans. So that's really where much of the heat is accumulating, and the oceans are getting warmer and warmer. As you note, that has all sorts of implications because hurricanes, the process that produces and strengthens hurricanes, intensifies them, is the heating from the warm oceans and the energy that comes from that. And one of the most robust findings in climate science today is the finding that hurricanes, we expect them to get more intense. We expect to see more of those superstorms, those Category 5, or we might even have to, create a new Category 6, given the increasing intensity of the hurricanes that we're seeing. It's something we predicted long ago, and it's something we see in the observations. And it's not like a subtle signal that we have to carefully discern from the observations. We're seeing that every 1 degree Celsius, better part of 2 degree Fahrenheit warming of the ocean surface means a roughly 14% larger, 14% increase in the maximum sustained winds of these very strong storms, which translates to a nearly 50% increase in the intensity and the destructive potential of those storms. A 50% increase isn't a small, subtle signal. It's something we see, something we feel. And then there's the flooding. Here, once again, I'll talk about Philadelphia. Hurricane Ida 2 years ago came through Philadelphia, dumped out record amounts of rainfall over a 24-hour period. And part of why we saw so much rainfall was that the Gulf of Mexico was so warm that put much more moisture into the storm when it formed. And it kept that moisture, it brought it with it, and it dumped it out on the East Coast in Philadelphia and New York City. So yes, we are seeing the direct consequences of this warming, and it's not subtle anymore. We are seeing profound impacts.